Welcome to another episode. So today I'll be starting on the Infiltrators that I have, and I'm going to be real straightforward. I don't like the Infiltrators. They're a gun class that's built around trying to be sneaky instead of outright powerful, and I've seen people do wonderful things with them, but I am not one of them. However, I am going to give it a go just for thoroughness. So I've got the Gorilla upgrade here, which gives bonuses to sniper rifle and SMG damage. So I'm carrying the Widow 2, which is one of these, well, it's the Widow, and I have the second upgrade for it. The Widow is one of the more powerful individual shot sniper rifles, and I've got the Locust for when things aren't at range. For powers, I picked Tactical Cloak with the maximum duration and recharge speed that I could get, so I could spend more time cloaked, and I can actually cloak long enough to do objectives. For the other ability, I've got Cryoblast, getting the movement speed and duration and things like that. But let's give this a go. I already tried this once and it was kind of a disaster, but I didn't have the Locust at the time. I'm thinking it might be a little better if I can actually deal with things at close range. But we'll see. There are some Infiltrators that I am looking forward to playing, but it is by no means all of them. And so this is the hazard map. We get Now you can kind of get an idea of just how hard the Widow hits. With a center mass shot, I still killed him outright. It is a hell of a gun. I'm just not very good with guns. But one thing I can do is sit back at a distance and put that guy down. I'm actually going to come over here and grab some ammo. Because now that I'm actually using it for a change, it runs out pretty quickly. I also notably took the class talent that increases my headshot damage. So when I can take a moment to actually aim and hit things in the head, it benefits me even more than normal. Which is why you saw I was taking a moment to aim at the head on the pyros. And with a single shot, I took out their shields. Actually, no, pyros don't have shields, do they? But I brought them down to about half armor in a single shot, which is pretty solid and hard to argue with, but my aim tends to be pretty terrible, especially once I lose control of the situation. But the Locust should help out with that a bit. And basically the way I use the powers on this is at range I use the Tactical Cloak for the damage bonus. Okay, no, the powers do have shields. So it takes out their shields and brings them to half armor in a single shot. And that one died? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. The Widow is a very powerful weapon. I'm just not accustomed to using guns, and so I tend to be pretty rusty in my execution. Ow, fuck. I think I got shot by a rocket. Again. Yeah. Ah, I missed. The primary drawback of the Widow, of course, is its ammunition. You only get 8 spare shots and 1 in the chamber. You are constantly, or at least I constantly feel really low on ammo with it. But works out well enough. I'm sure with the right guns you could do pretty amazing things, but gunplay is not my strength in Mass Effect. And I think if you get a higher level Widow, you'll get more spare ammo capacity. It's also worth noting I didn't even have mods for the Widow. I couldn't modify the weapon at all. I just didn't have anything. But that's alright. And I think I got disconnected. So we got disconnected from the host. So I'm not sure who's even going to be left here. Yeah. There was a disconnect, and it looks like we lost our Krogan and the Juggernaut, so it's just me and this guy now. And I'm not feeling optimistic. I'm hoping new players join soon, because I'm not confident in my ability to two-man with this class. As you can see right there, I just whiffed in the worst of ways. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. This is working out a lot better though, having the Locust as a backup for situations where the enemy does manage to get close. I'm also not exactly sure where all of the ammo crates are on this map, which doesn't make me more comfortable either. But you can see we've already gotten one additional player, or both additional players. Cool. Alright. Team is back at full and semi-functional. And it's running again. Ammo should be good. Yep. I have max ammo. Damn it. So bad at guns. Took a big chunk out of that Geth Prime's armor. Alright, I can work with that. I think I shot the missile. I don't know if that's a thing, that's new to me. But if you can shoot missiles out of the air, that would be awesome. I wouldn't plan around that. It seems like inviting disaster. But if someone could, that would be very interesting. The nice part is getting that ammo crate. We don't actually have to go out in the rain. I've mentioned it before, but the hazard on this map is this acid rain that will eat away at your shields. If you watch, my shields are pretty steadily dropping. It affects enemies and allies though, so against the Geth, it's almost an ideal hazard net. It'll light up the hunters even at range to make them more easy to see, and do a pretty good job of bringing down the shields on some of the harder targets as well. Where's the Aquarian Engineer? Their turret is my favorite. I think I mentioned that too when I was doing the Engineer. Got you, I got you. The hard times, the hard times. Some bullets in this guy. And I think I'm just dead. Yeah, there's nothing I could do about that. No cover anywhere nearby. Pyro right there. That's just making mistakes. I just missed him entirely. But that's alright. Hopefully these two other guys will have it under control. And this is a pretty standard Vanguard build, I believe. I'll be getting to that before too long. He's doing it different than I do though. Although it's a pretty minor difference. Doing alright for himself. That Vanguard build tends to get itself killed pretty often though. It's really easy to get overconfident with it. And we're doing a hack. Switch to this now. There's no way I'm going to be able to really use the sniper rifle. Got trapped on terrain. Because why not, right? Not fun. I'm gonna revive this guy real quick. Or not. And I believe I've mentioned it before, but when everyone's looking one way, I generally prefer to look the other. Mostly because you get flanked a lot. The end result being, though, that I miss out on a lot of big monster kills. But there are plenty of times where I'll prevent us from being flanked, all because I'm looking the other direction. But for now... Oh shit, out of the pyro just like standing there. I walked right up to him. Go me. I don't think I could have messed that up anymore. Let's see. Oh yeah. For the first minute of this, the extraction wave, it rains. Oh shit. And they're in the building with me. That's exactly where I don't want them to be. Yep, I'm dead. I'm not even gonna bother reviving myself. I'm useless. Ugh. I hate... I'm so terrible at guns. It's really atrocious. I just don't like shooters. And I feel like my hatred of the very core part of the character's gameplay would bleed over. There are a few gun-oriented characters I'll make exceptions for, mostly because they're just neat in general. But like this, right here, I don't really enjoy this at all. Although I will take a moment to point out that the cooldown on Tactical Cloak is based on how long you were cloaked. It gets reduced if you break the cloak early by shooting or by manually activating Tactical Cloak, for example. It also applies its damage bonus for, I want to say, about a second after the cloak is broken. I did not want to shoot the drone there. I was really wanting to shoot the hunter. But I was cloaked for a while that time. You can see how long the cloak is now down. I'm out of ammo for the big gun, but that's fine. There's only a couple of seconds left on the clock. And we got a full extract. So thanks for watching. I apologize for the sloppy gunplay, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Thank you for watching and have a good one.